Good morning from Universal Studios. It is 5:30 in the morning. We are here at the pickup drop-off area, getting ready to head to the security hub. Once we get through there, more waiting, but we are gonna ride Hagrid's motorbike coaster today. But before we begin, we publish theme park videos on this channel all the time. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. Here is the, oh, there's people running. Here we are actually jogging. There's supposed to be no running, but people are running to the entry gates. Just to hurry up and wait. Okay, the first event of the day is done. A 5-minute run, followed by a 1-hour wait till they actually let us in.
It's the Hagrid 5K.
Nikki won, by the way.
Yeah.
Here's a shot of the left side of the turnstiles at 5:37. The right side at 5:37.
I'm like, what are you doing? I didn't even.
And the wave of people coming in at 5:37. Okay, we are through the turnstiles. I've lost Nikki already, but I'll just skip ahead of her.
When we're walking, we're going to be walking very slowly. Everybody stop. We're going to be walking very, very slowly. So don't be too rush. Nothing is happening right now. So don't nobody has to go fast. Just take your time.
Here's the slow walk, right? So we have a team member up here setting the pace.
Oh my God. I didn't need the cardio today, really nice.
So we are holding in Hogsmeade right now. What time is it, Nick?
Yep, 6:04.
6:04, we are holding in Hogsmeade. A quick peek inside, we can see, looks like maybe some media event is going on, like they will be filming. This is going to be a hot set today.
That is so cool.
Our main focus will be riding the ride though.
Oh, look at that. So what's going to be happening is you are the first 200 in line. You guys are going to be featured. Your beautiful faces today. I hope that's okay with everybody. My team is going to come around with clipboards. Everybody has to sign so we can use your face today. Is that okay?
So we are the first 200 to ride this ride. We're going to have to sign waivers.
Yes.
And we could be featured on different type of media events or materials or television. So we got to sign that waiver. A shot of the cameraman filming the cameraman. More fun with cameras. So they're handing out free gilly water right now. People are being so nice doing the fireman line. There it is. So kind. Free gilly water. It comes in handy. Into Hogsmeade. We are getting ready to go on the motorbike ride right now. We are probably the first 50 people in line right now. Here's what it looks like to be part of the first group in the crowd.
Yo, this entrance looks really pretty.
There's the crowd that remains outside of Hogsmeade. But we are inside right now. More of cameras, looking at cameras. 8:20 and we are still holding in Hogsmeade, but we are right next to the queue. We are right at the entrance. Shouldn't be long now.
My name is Gemma. Thank you for joining us and coming together here on this very special occasion. As most of you probably know from having seen the beloved Harry Potter films, the mysterious Forbidden Forest is located in the vicinity of Hogwarts Castle. And just behind this wall lies the edge of that same forest where all sorts of magical creatures live. Today, we have the opportunity to see and learn about some of these magical creatures under the care of Rubius Hagrid, Keeper of Keys and Grounds at Hogwarts. Well, I'm not sure what all these boxes and crates are, but I wonder if they have something to do with the care of magical creatures class, which, interesting fact, was actually taught by Hagrid himself. Ladies and gentlemen, before we enter the Forbidden Forest, here is a special message from Robbie Coltrane.
I'm excited to welcome you to this new chapter of magic here at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Soon you will embark on an adventure through the Forbidden Forest. Yes, while it may be dark and sometimes dangerous, it is also filled with many magical creatures. Creatures of danger, yes, creatures of wonder. Be sure to hang on to your motorbike. And most importantly, have fun, everyone.
Thank you so much. Applause for Robbie Coltrane! And now, I'd like to introduce some very special guests. Please give a warm welcome to Warwick Davis!
Thank you very much for having us. We're very excited to be here.
Are you excited to go to the Forbidden Forest? Well, we may have a small problem. With all these crates and boxes in the way, I'm not sure how we'll get inside.
You know what, I've got an idea, but I will need some help. Will you all help me? Yeah! No, it's yes, Professor. Thank you. Do you all remember the charm for levitation or to make objects fly? Yeah. It's the Guardian Leviosa, that's right. And don't forget the swish and flick. So follow me on three, everyone, with their wands ready. 1, 2, 3. Wingardium Leviosa. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure!
In just a few minutes, you can experience Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Lockers are available to stow personal belongings or loose articles. Thank you.
They have released us to go to the lockers and into the queue. I thought I lost you there for a minute, Nikki.
I know, I had to wait for you, you slowpoke.
Well, here's the new queue.
Yes.
The outside portion of it.
Exactly.
I don't expect a lot of new theming with this area. But once we get inside to the old castle, the old fort, it's been totally revamped.
Has it? All right, I'm excited to see it. Well, thank him for getting us as far as
Here it is, our first live look with our own eyes of Hagrid's coaster.
Oh my god! Wow, look at the track. That looks so awesome! I can't wait.
You excited, Nick?
Yes!
So we are part of the first group of regular people,
Yes!
of plain folks that gets to ride this ride. I've heard good things from all the team members about the ride.
Yes!
And we get to do it ourselves, finally.
I know, I'm so excited.
Days of me waiting for a non-existing soft opening.
Is now paying off.
Yep, that 4:15 alarm clock paid off.
And the running.
So far today, I've ran upstairs, I've ran through City Walk, I speed walked through Seuss Landing.
Yep.
I'm a little exhausted.
And then we stood around with tons of sweaty bodies.
We did have a lot of rest time in between. All right, enough of me. Let's zoom in on this entrance.
Going home. Enjoying the crazy day.
The theming for this queue is supposed to be really, really top notch. And I believe there's still a couple of homages. One to Dueling Dragons and won to the Dragon Challenge, right?
Oh, really?
I think to honor both of the rides.
I love it. Awesome.
One thing I forgot to mention in yesterday's video is that there are no bags allowed on the ride, but they will allow fanny packs.
Yes.
3-pronged fanny packs. Let's take a look at yours, Nikki.
And they did ask me about it too. They said, let me see the hooking mechanism.
Yeah, so undo it so we can show everyone. So as long as it's a 3-pronged fanny pack, it will be allowed on the ride. Now, I currently am not a fanny pack kind of guy. I may change that policy going forward.
I know, right? I said if they didn't let me, I was just gonna ditch it. I wasn't even gonna use a locker.
Well,
I'm like, I'm just gonna throw it in a bush. No way.
Well, it was good information the team members gave me yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. It was legit information.
Here we go, a little further into the queue. Good thing I have Nikki here to help me with the Harry Potter, knowledge base. Yeah. Like, what's this, Nikki? What are those? What are they called, Nikki? Again?
They're Grindylows.
Good job. Good thing I have you with me.
Yeah.
Great lesson. Everyone here? Right. Follow the path.
So this wall is an homage to the Dueling Dragons?
Yes. It's got the blue dragon.
Yeah, there's the blue dragon.
There's the ice.
Ice.
This is ice on the other side of the fire.
We have red over here and actually says Dueling Club on the wall right here.
Yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa. Hagrid asked you to duplicate Sirius Black's motorbike to take you all to the edge of the forest.
Yes, and that's where I shall be showing some blast-ended screws. Before they all kill each other. That looked promising. And I've got some Cornish pixies for you to see. And if we're lucky enough to lure one in, a unicorn.
Well, I think it's time to give this idea a go. Stand back.
Jiminy! Well, that's just marvelous, Arthur.
Not bad. I think we're ready.
Right. Arthur's been doing a bit of tinkering with the bike. Making some improvements, you might say. Let's give that purple button a try.
Careful, Hagrid. Your dragonfly is for emergencies only.
Nothing, kid. Let's get them back to their cage, Mom. My mom. Salamanders, they feed on flames, you know. They do. I wasn't planning to show them to you today, though. Ow! Put me down! Oh, blimey, you've done it, Arthur. That dragon fire could not have been smoother. Well, for apart from me, you know.
Yes, well, that's not quite how that's supposed to work. Everyone all right? Let's leave this to me.
Aquamenti!
Oh, fine. No. I'll move it there. Right here.
Oh, now don't be worried about this. I'll see you all down there.
We'll just show you guys some highlights of the queue as we're walking through it. And now we need to decide who's going to be motorbike and who's going to be sidecar.
I know, right?
I'm undecided.
Really?
Yeah, based on the restraint.
I'll totally do the bike.
motorbikes will begin moving immediately. Please stay out of the way. Again, the motorbikes will begin moving immediately. Clear the way.
Just went by. We just got off of it.
It was incredible. Hands down, best ride I've ever been on in my life.
Yeah, the launches were amazing, right?
Yes, it was so smooth. I mean, and then like there was nothing that was boring between the launches either. Like the animatronics were
they were
amazing.
awesome. Yeah, so good.
Yes, and the just the sound effects and everything.
I like the devil snare. I
Dude,
like that drop.
Awesome. Yes, perfect. And then you go backwards, like you whip around really fast. I didn't know you were supposed to go backwards.
Well, the section that you go backwards was longer than I thought, and there's even a launch where you're going backwards.
Yes.
Yeah, so it launches you backwards, so you go up the vertical, and then there's a launch section for you to like
backwards.
For a backwards launch.
Yes, it's incredible. Oh my god. Hands down best coaster ever. I mean, big Harry Potter fan, and then you add this element to it. Oh! And I got to ride the bike, so I'm like I'm leaning with it,
Yeah.
It's awesome. And it's like, hit the purple button. So I smashed it, and then you take off again. Oh, so good.
We'll talk more about that, how we chose the sits later.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Oh my gosh, that was like the most incredible roller coaster. I mean,
hands
the
down.
feeling and the thrills, like the 7 launches were really, really amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't wait for the next one. You were like excited. You're like, yes, when's the next one coming? I mean, it was fantastic.
I was surprised by the backwards launch.
Me too. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I was so excited about that.
It went backwards way, a lot more than I anticipated.
Yeah.
That little backwards section, I thought it was just going to be at the vertical drop. I mean the vertical backwards, but then they actually propel you backwards as well.
Yes. Yeah, and the animatronics, like I said, were phenomenal.
Oh yeah, to see Fluffy.
Yes.
And the blasting the screw.
And then Aragog, which you forgot the name of. He needs me to explain everything.
Hey, we even saw a unicorn.
We did, and a baby unicorn.
Okay guys, we are back here behind the 3 broomsticks, one of my favorite quiet spots because it is a scene out there right now in Hogsmeade.
Wow, we need to film it.
So more about the ride. Hopefully all the audio turns up from the first little interview we did. We had the motorbikes going on behind us,
Yeah.
But I let Nikki drive. Now the reason for that is I had my iPhone and I had my vlogging camera in my cargo pants, my purse pants. And the lap bar for the motorbike, it has like a side piece to it.
Yeah, so
it comes
it's kind
down,
of like a U.
Yeah, over your lap.
Maybe like an L.
Over your thighs and then around as well.
Yeah.
Whereas the side cart didn't have that. It was basically just like a thigh, like a lap bar.
Yeah, just straight across.
Yeah, that's why I chose that, just because I had all this equipment in my cargo pants. But that was fun. I want to do the motorbike side though.
Oh my gosh, I mean, really, I bet you it makes the ride completely different. Because I mean, I was leaning like I was actually
like you're riding a motorcycle.
Yeah. Exactly how you would lean on a corner instead of turning the wheel. Yeah. I mean, and
there's a button you get to push? Like at the launches, is like you're hitting turbo, that little fire thing that comes out?
I think it's just one. I think there's one time, and it's towards the end of the ride after you do the drop, I think.
Hagrid tells you.
You push,
push the blue button.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
Or purple.
No, it's blue, I think. But I was trying to be like MIB.
Yeah, I knew you were.
Push the red button, push the blue button on this ride.
On this one.
Oh, so much fun.
It's so fun. Oh my god.
So hopefully over this talk, I've just been adding some of the images, because when you exit the ride, that's a good spot to get your photos or your videos. It overlooks a lot of the track. So that's what I was doing. And hopefully I've been showing you some of that as we've been talking right now.
Yeah, because we couldn't film on the ride.
Right.
Even with the GoPro strapped to your wrist, we didn't want to take.
I didn't want to risk it. You know?
Exactly.
I've been trying to get on this thing for days. I didn't want to take any unnecessary risk.
Exactly.
So it's all going to be a lot of footage from that angle of like when you exit.
So what was your favorite part?
I love the accelerations. I love the animatronics, the theming. I love the
You're naming everything.
I know. The backwards.
I said one.
I can't. I love the devil. I love that drop because I love Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
So to get that vertical drop, which I think this is the second one. Only 2 roller coasters in America have that drop. I think there's one in Williamsburg.
And we got it, baby.
Yep.
And it's so smooth. I mean, like the ride and the acceleration and deceleration is all super smooth.
Oh, it is so smooth.
But even the drop is smooth. Like I got nervous before it dropped. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
is it gonna hurt?
coming.
You know, because like sometimes, you know, it can be jarring.
Yeah, you know
it
it's
wasn't.
coming.
It was not jarring at all. It was incredible.
It's as smooth almost as like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Yeah, and then it swings to the side.
Because it is brand new, so I don't know if that has an effect, but it is a really smooth ride.
Well, Cheetah Run is still really smooth too.
That's true. You're right.
And it's gotten some wear and tear. So no, and honestly, it felt like a long ride too. I don't know.
Oh, that is a long. I heard it's like over 4.5 minutes long.
Yes,
it's a long ride.
Exactly. So it felt like you were going on an adventure. It didn't feel like, oh, okay, I waited in line and now I'm getting off. You know, it was. I mean, everything, the animatronics, like you said, even God, like Hagrid.
Oh yeah.
The
Universal's animatronic game is up there. I mean, we always associate animatronics with Disney. Universal, with Kong, and then now all this stuff we have here on this ride. Yeah. Their animatronics game, it's up there.
They're stepping it up, definitely. I mean, for the ride and the animatronics and the, you know, just the amount of versatility of, you know, the adventure in that ride.
What time is it now? What time
is it? It is 10:17.
So it's 10:17. We got here in line at 5:15, so 5 hours?
Yeah.
For the total experience. Now we've been out for a bit, you know, talking to people.
Yeah.
Talking about the ride and everything. But right now it's listed as a 600-minute wait.
Which is 10 hours.
And it's supposed to rain pretty soon as well. That's going to slow things up.
But it's worth it though. Honestly, 100% worth every minute that you're standing in line.
I will do a Rick's top 6 of this ride.
Okay, cool.
What are my favorite things about it, I don't know, but I will do a Rick's top 6. And that time, I'm gonna try the virtual line that day.
Okay.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll see if the single rider line is open. I don't know. We'll see once I get here.
Yeah, because to me that was flowing pretty fast. I mean, they honestly didn't even have a person in there. They were calling for people to you know, join another person.
Right.
So it was really good. One of the team members did say, and I did say team member, told us that as you're going through the ride, there's a look in Hagrid's classroom or that room.
Pay attention to what he's saying.
To what he's saying
throughout the queue.
Exactly, because he said that the scratch marks go from like surface to like deeper through the ride too.
Right.
So I mean, there's these little details, these little hidden things, these little gems that I cannot wait to uncover. You know, through multiple rides. So if you guys know of anything else, you know, that pops up, give it to let us know, and you know, we'll share it with everybody.
Well, you know what? This little segment has gone on for 5 minutes and 32 seconds according to my camera here.
Well,
my arm is getting tired. My arm's geting tired. Oh my God, I need to work out just holding a 10-pound weight. You like to train up to be a vlogger.
Well,
that's my new workout program.
This ride was worth every word.
Yep. Now, you know what we need to do? Let's go show you guys. You want to show them the line?
Yeah, let's do a time lapse of the line.
We'll have to time lapse this, yes. There's the lockers. There's the start of the queue. Let's turn this way. Time lapse starting now. So the time lapse isn't going to work because what they're doing, they're pulsing people in. Here's one pulse. A second pulse has started here. So they're going to take this second position, this second queue. They'll pulse into the line. Then these people will go and we'll continue on and we'll show you more of the line down the road. So here's another staging area. They're holding here, going back by the talking fountain right here.
That's a different dot song. I just wrote that.
Back this way. If we can peek through the bushes here.
You're welcome. What's your name?
I feel like a nature vlogger. The line continues that way. So back through the backside of the Lost Continent, I gotta go find the start of that line. Probably by where? Where do you think? Poseidon's Adventure. We're heading to Poseidon's Adventure to see the rest of this line. So I think that's pretty good staging, Nikki.
Yeah.
That way this area is like still open.
Yeah, there's still some good flow of just regular park gas.
Right, to have that line go by Poseidon's Fury.
Yeah.
And then on.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, back behind kind of the Lost Continent.
Yeah.
Before we get to the rest of the queue for Hagrid's Motorbike, I do want to note they have the bridge open to get to the Jurassic Park area. So this is the part of the queue that is by Poseidon's Fury. As you can see, they'll pause people, they'll let that side clear a little bit, and they'll let these people go again. So it's kind of a pulsy system.
Yeah.
They're pulsing people in. Yeah.
It seems to be working out pretty well.
It's awesome. It's awesome. You'll have a good time. Hey, I was on. It's great. You're gonna love it. It's worth the wait. Oh, it's awesome.
Amazing. Best ride ever.
Thank you. Thank you. So now we're almost to Seuss Landing. Like I said in yesterday's video, all this is going to go all the way back that way. So here is the next hold area, right here at the end of Seuss Landing. The line continues that way. That will take you through the Lost Continent to Poseidon's Journey. This way will take you the backside, the secret pass holder way to get to Hogsmeade, behind Green Eggs and Ham. So let's just walk this way for a bit.
All right.
Go ahead. I can stop if you want me to. What's up? Hey! So the line continues this way, really close to the waterway, and then we'll go back over here towards like Green Eggs and Ham. Now I did wait 5 hours for this. I got here at 5:15, so it was a 5-hour experience for me. These guys, I don't know, 600 minutes, I'm not sure. 400, 500, 600 minutes, I don't know. Hey, the ride was great though. Here we go. This is going to take us all the way to the front of the park. We'll just round this corner here and we'll head to the port of entry. So we finally made it. We came all the way from Hogsmeade, right here at the port of entry. This is the beginning of the line for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. So with the Hulk down, Spider-Man, yeah, a long wait. Not as long as Hagrid's though. The posted time right now is 480 minutes. We've seen as high as 600 minutes for that ride.
Yeah, exactly.
But you have something to say?
Yeah, I'm so proud of Universal. I mean, we cover a lot of Universal, and you know, I can't see anybody saying anything bad about that ride.
No.
I'm so overwhelmed with pride and happiness.
Well, because
they killed it.
Hey, how you doing? Hey guys.
On the new ride.
Thank you so much. That was just some of you guys welcome by. We love it when you guys say hello.
Yeah.
So I was saying, like, the past couple rides maybe didn't score so high.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious didn't score so high, and oh my goodness, what the heck was that? Oh my! I should have had the camera flipped around for that.
It was hilarious.
So, oh, and Jimmy Fallon and Fast and Furious didn't score so high.
Yeah.
This one they knocked it out of the park.
100%.
Now,
totally redeemed.
Wait, here's the test. Nikki, you were a big fan of the Dragon Challenge. You love that ride. How do you feel about this ride replacing the Dragon Challenge?
I'm good with it.
You're good with it?
I'm good with it, yep. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm sacrificing so much, and then, nope, hands down, best ride I think I've ever been on in my life.
Well, there you go. For you others, like, you know, Dueling Dragons and Dragon Challenge fans, it has Nikki's seal of approval.
It does.
As a good replacement. You know what we need right now?
What do we need?
A little paradise.
Yes, we do.
Let's head to Margaritaville.
All right.
Yeah, we deserve it after the long morning we had. We need a little paradise, don't you think?
It was exciting though. I mean, like, supercharged. It wasn't boring at all. I mean, it was a hot sweaty.
Well, let me say this now. I hope the video turns out okay. I don't think the production value is going to be what I'm used to putting up. A lot of it was standing around in close, stinky quarters with the people around you. It was hot this morning, and it was muggy. Yeah. So it was a little bit of some smelliness going on. And we're like inches from everyone. Everyone's just inches from each other. So, I mean, there was that going on. Come on.
A little bit.
So I didn't record all the boring stuff of us standing and standing for hours, just like smushed like sardines in a can. I tried to show the fun parts.
Yes, exactly.
Hopefully you get the gist of how opening day goes. Your first opening day ever.
Ever, for anything. And I'm glad that it was for this.
Will I see you at Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge opening?
Depends on when it opens, I guess, right? Whether I have to work that day.
I think it's August 29th. Who knows? I think so.
Take the day off.
But anyway, now we got some news as we were walking out. We were talking to one of the turnstile guys, the guy who scans your ticket to let you in. What was he saying?
He was saying that through the weekend, they are putting them on earlier shifts, which means that you will get into the park earlier.
Right, so whatever the posted time, I think the posted time for opening is 9 a.m. Get her earlier than that.
Exactly, especially if you want to get on that ride.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna wait in line or you're gonna wait early and ahead of time. So
true, but from now on, the virtual line. So starting on Friday the 14th, you'll get on property, go through the virtual line. They may still have like a standby queue. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. I'm not going to try to ride this again until probably next week.
Oh, the minute I got off it, I was like, I want to go again. I want to go again.
I wish I could.
Like
I've invested a lot of time on Hagrid's motorbike here. I need a little bit of a break, but it is fun. I can't wait to come back and ride it again. This time I want to be on the motorbike side.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, I bet you it's a completely different ride. I mean, you know.
I mean, because you get to actually kind of act like you're riding a motorbike.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I've never been in a sidecar. But
yeah, it's kind of funny. Even one of the launches I meant to tell you was that it took off so fast that I literally almost let go of the handlebar.
No.
So if you're gonna hold on tight.
Well, Evel Knievel action. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, on to Paradise. So with all that being said, Nikki,
don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Thanks for watching Flix. And now, I don't know, rest, relax, Paradise.